And it's live. Okay. I think that's live. I think so. We be out here. Hey, let me know if you guys can see this. It has been a long time. Whoa, no.
Okay.
Reverber not good. Oh, okay, I'm watching myself. Got it.
Let me know if you guys can see this.
Shut up, Chase. Shut up. Thank you. Okay. Hold on, guys. Coming back. Okay, we made it. Everybody here? Whew. It has been a minute since I've live streamed. Okay, what? Am I good? Shut the door while you guys populate. Totally my fault. I waited until 8:56 to get this started on a computer that haven't turned on in a couple months. You guys will notice that my mouse was dead, so that was fun. Also, keyboard dead. I'm going to give you guys a moment to populate into here, and that way we will start the first live stream of season 2. Woo woo! What's that bike? Oh, this little electric bicycle. It's random, I know. What's that bike behind you? Looks like something you posted on Instagram. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for everybody to like populate in. Can you guys see all of the beautiful bikes in here except for T? She's like tucked away in the corner. Man, this is exciting. This is like, it's so weird. We like a lot of you guys that were here back in the day. Hold on, I'm gonna sit down. Can I do this? Is that gonna work? Okay, looks like it will. Can you guys hear me? Okay, is everything solido? God, you guys are so high up. I've elevated the workbench. This thing, I've elevated it since the last time we did streams, so it's probably like 3 inches higher. So you guys are like way up. So yeah, season 2. We're officially here. Yeah, volume's good. Okay, cool. Glad. Thank you for the information. If you guys will do me a favor, so on Patreon, I guess this message went live that we're on here. If you guys will let Discord know, everybody in here should have access to Discord. So if you guys will let all those peeps know the link, you can post the link that I posted on Patreon. So if you guys can let them know, we do have a ton of new people with Wreck Bike Rebuilds. So, we're going to have a lot of people getting used to this whole like Wednesday thing and all that kind of stuff. So it is awesome if we can all just help each other out and, let people get the lay of the land. They already dropped the link. Awesome. I assume they did, but, awesome. Okay, so we're here, season 2. Hopefully, what is everybody's consensus about episode 1 and the motorcycle? Are we all happy that, a lot of you guys that were here from season 1, you guys that are brand new for Wreck Bike Rebuild, you won't know this, but in season 1, we kind of talked about, we got the Ducati situation, so we wanted a Japanese bike for season 2. So, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about, like, are you glad it's Japanese? Did you like the way I know episode 1 was a little dramatized, but I thought it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I had an interesting time editing it because I really liked playing up the whole thing. So $5. Oh, okay. So yeah, there looks like was having a look back to see if $1 were allowed. Yeah, King. So $1 aren't. $5 and $15 tiers can see this, and then the $15 guys also are going to get. I'm gonna attempt to have a live feed while I'm working on the bike and filming the episodes. I don't have the the tech stuff figured out for that yet, but I mean, if we can do this, I should be able to do that. So I should be able to do it. But yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, this situation, I'm talking with you guys and we're having a conversation. What the build streams will look like is, I mean, to start with, it's probably going to be you guys sitting here and me just over here, cursing and moving cameras around. That's probably what it's going to look like. If you could get that to happen, I'm upgrading. Yeah, Catfish Moto. So, like I said, it's definitely like worst case scenario. The build streams will be this shot. Like this stuff. Sorry, remote fell. Worst case scenario, like that's the shot you'll be seeing. Best case scenario, there's a lot of options. We were talking. I think me and my admins were talking about it for Discord. We talk about maybe having a 360 camera. I'm going to I'll tell you guys like my grand master plan, right? If I could have the Wreck Bike Rebuild build streams exactly how I would want them, I would get a really nice 360 camera. I'm thinking like GoPro Fusion maybe. And can you guys even see? Hold on. I hope this mount doesn't break. That would suck. I would mount it like right here, and then that way I would somehow have to route the wires on the ceiling and down to the computer, but then the 360 camera you guys would be seeing from up there, and you would be able to look from top down the entire garage. I think it'd be freaking cool. Don't know if it'd be possible. But yeah, that would be, ideally, if I can get everything working, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Mose, I might have you come over and we try to figure that out. But, realistically, starting out, it's probably just going to be this camera because I know it'll work. So yeah, that sounds like what I want to do. The GoPro Fusion doesn't even come out till December, I think. Maybe. So it would be till then, before we do it all that. But that's kind of like the goal, because it ain't like I want to continue doing Wreck Bike Rebuild. So it's not like I'm going to invest all that time and effort to do it like 2 times. It would be so I can have the quality up as much as possible. Use my IT knowledge, Jack. Will do. What camera are you currently using? Fun with AJ, this is just the little Logitech web camera. Somebody mentioned earlier about Dan having an adapter. I actually have the exact same camera that Dan has, but I have one that I think would work a little better as a webcam. I have a Panasonic GH5. So I could get a wide angle lens for that and have it as the kind of stream cam. I don't know. There's a lot of options we could do, and we'll kind of play with that. The build stream is going to be something that is going to evolve. Like everything is new. Everything that's new is always going to be evolving. And I don't know if you guys have got the hint yet, but I am obsessed with making things as good as possible. So I'm always trying to make things bigger and better. So it might start out shitty, but we'll make it there. We need Heather. Heather was going to be in this stream, but I forgot what happened. Something happened, and she's handling that. So she can't be here. But fun fact that she noticed before I ran, as I was frantically running down here, next Wednesday, I think it's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is Heather's birthday, which is awesome. Hold on, let me double check that information. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, so next Wednesday is going to be Heather's birthday. So that probably is going to mean if there is a Wreck Bike Rebuild episode on Tuesday, which haven't 100% figured that out yet, if there is one, the live stream is probably going to be on Thursday, because obviously I'm not going to do a live stream when it's my wife's birthday. That would be really shitty of me. It would be a birthday live stream, yeah. A birthday party live stream. Yeah, so mine was Sunday. Well, happy birthday, Corey. I'll help Heather. What's up with the ginger ale? Wasn't it in the last picture? Yeah, so here's the thing. I still love ginger ale, still a hardcore ginger ale fan, trying not to drink as much soda. So I'm going to see how many live streams I can do without having any ginger ale at all. That is my plan. Will I last the whole time? Probably hell no. Absolutely not. But, what's the season 2 drink of choice this time, Jonathan? It is going to be this water. And I will have, idea. Every live stream, I am going to be challenged to drink. How many ounces do you guys think I should drink every live stream? That way, it's a liquid, it's fun, and I have a challenge. Everybody let me know how I have to take it from 32 to what? You guys let me know the number. Obviously, I'm not going to drink this whole damn thing during a live stream, but, a good 10 ounces, 20 ounces. All right, listen, Mr. Daniel Allen, I ain't trying to get all crazy. 64? Y'all have lost your damn mind. I ain't 32 ounces. I would have to pee during the stream. Dang, 20 is really popular. Shit. Okay, well, where's 12? Whew. Okay, you guys hold me to it. Every live stream, I have to drink 20 ounces of water. That's just that is what it is. I drink 128 in a day. You are the optimist. Optimist, yeah. Oh, so I know this has nothing to do with Wreck Bike Rebuild, but this little thing's awesome. So I'm going to try to ride it around in the garage. I hope you guys understand. We can talk about Wreck Bike Rebuild in a second. You guys think about questions while I go turn this thing on. Is it on? I only get to ride this thing for like 2 minutes earlier. Perfect. All right. The brakes kind of suck, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to show you guys the really cool part about this after I ride it around the garage one more time. Sorry. I'm basically a grown child. All right. The hard part, can you guys see how much, oh my God, can you guys see how much space I have like right here? That's the hard part. Okay. And this is a Wreck Bike Rebuild live stream for you guys just new to it. I'm just playing around with my new toy. Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Success. One more time. Oh, my God. I'm stuck. There's a giant error in my ways. Okay. Nothing's broke yet. Okay, we're done. I didn't take out the tripod. This thing can fold in half. No joke. Hold on, let me turn it all off. It's also heavy as shit. How do you do it? You like pop this. Can you guys see this? Okay. And then the tires pop up or something. Yeah. Holy crap. Still shocked by this thing. Hold on. Gonna do it. Come on. Okay. How freaking cool is that? It literally folds in half. It's also like 70 pounds. Okay. I'm going to say Decepticon, definitely on that. Yeah, that thing's awesome. So, when's the monster heading out? So, a lot of you guys probably saw in the last video, it's like, he's keeping the monster. It's a fraud. He's not sending it out. Of course, I'm going to send the monster out. I don't want an extra bike in the garage, so I'm out of breath. So the reason that the monster's still here is because once I got the last 2 videos done, that's when I send paperwork off to the person that purchased the motorcycle. I have to wait for them to sign those papers, get them notarized, send them back, and then when I get them back, then I have to schedule shipping of the motorcycle. And at this point, we're just waiting on the shipping company to give me a date that they can come over. So that is the whole reason the monster's still here. Shit takes time, man. That's the whole reason we still got that bike. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's called a Saunders Fold X. I'll do I think I'm gonna do a first ride of this little thing. I think it would be hilarious. So that's gonna happen. I think of changing the color. The Linux, changing the color of what? Are you going with cotton candy pink, and cotton candy blue accents for the ZX10? No, so I think I mentioned this in the Wreck Bike Rebuild Discord chat. There is something about like really dark gray and black with like neon yellow accents, and that is kind of where I'm leading right now. That's kind of like the look I'm wanting. So how to specifically achieve that, I don't know yet. So we'll have to see. I definitely like the idea. You know, we could do blacks, grays, carbon fiberies, with like tasteful neon. So that's kind of in my head is what I'm thinking. I kind of like the idea of it. Now, obviously, you guys know that when we pick a color group, we like stick to that color group. So like everything we possibly can will fit. So gunmetal gray is sick. Yeah, I don't know how much we could do to the engine on the outside, but I honestly need to look into the ZX10s a lot more before I start like thinking too deep into it, because ideally the whole thing would be colored exactly like we want. Real carbon though? Nick, are you new here? Do you know what happens when we don't do fake carbon fiber? We buy the real shit. Try to make Wreck Bike Rebuild as ridiculous as I possibly can. Could you do a single-sided swing arm conversion? Nick, I have not looked into that yet, but I imagine that would be interesting. I mean, if I could find a company that did a lot of them, I would think about it. But I also have to remember that, you know, when you're rebuilding a bike, you can, I don't know if this is correct, but you can overmod a motorcycle. So I definitely want to keep in mind that the end person that's going to have it, ideally, this is like their beginner bike type, not beginner bike. Sorry, this is a bike they'll be riding, you know, a good bit. So it's something I want to make sure is very useful. You know what I mean? And if it's that type of thing where the swing arm would look cool, but it wouldn't be very functional, then I don't know if I'd want to add that. How we doing? Oh, dude, I'm going to obliterate 20 ounces. You guys might be right. I might have been able to do the whole 32. Hydro dipped camo. So I don't know about hydro dipping when it comes to motorcycle parts. I mean, I think that's the stuff Yummy does, right? He hydro dips things. You know, I was going to say if we get to that goal, wait, will this turn the lights on? Hey, if we get to that $10,000 goal per episode, if you guys haven't read the goals on the series, on the Patreon stuff, I have at 10,000, I'm going to start like just flying motor vloggers out to help with episodes. What I was going to say is if we hit 10,000, I could fly Yummy out and he could hydro dip something, but he has to hydro dip it in his little bath thing. So I don't think that would work. What about a hyper shift color? Casual gamer, what is a hyper shift color? I don't know what that is. No, dark gray, neon yellow. That is the sexiest combo ever. Yeah, see? Kaiser, you understand. You understand what I'm saying. We'll definitely hit the goal. We're past 9,000 now. Yeah, Thomas the Troll, I looked at the Patreon page today, and we are technically 2 days into this, and it's already at like 9,300, which is like – hold on one second. Oh, interesting. Okay, sorry. I was told today about this super chat stuff, but it looks like super chat is only available on public live streams. I still don't really understand what super chat is. I don't know, whatever. Changing colors. Oh, so it's something that could actually change colors. That would be interesting. I've never looked into that though. Powder dip yellow rims. Yeah, so for last season, we powder coated these rims yellow. These were the regular rims that the bike came with, and we powder coated them red. I think this ended up being really awesome. That ended up being fantastic. So I'm not really sure what we can do with the ZX10. This is one of those things where we need to see the bike, because that bike really doesn't have that much damage, visually at least. So it depends. A lot of people have been saying carbon fiber rims, and 650 Eve had the carbon fiber rims, I think, on his R1M that I rode, and those were pretty freaking cool. So we'll have to see. When is the ZX10 expected to arrive? Fun with AJ. I should know the answer to that tomorrow. So the way Dash Hub works is once I've wire transferred our money over to them, and they have to wait on the auction house to, I guess, release all the information to them, like paperwork and whatnot. And then Dash Hub, if you want them to, goes ahead and sets up all the shipping. So I should know tomorrow the shipping information, who's going to ship it, when it's going to be here, fingers crossed. So the best way for you guys to get the most up-to-date stuff is watch the Discord page in the Wreck Bike Rebuild chat. And what I can do maybe is pin, if I find out tomorrow and I message in Discord like, hey, we're going to get the bike on this date, I can pin that, and then in the Wreck Bike Rebuild chat, so that way anybody that goes to the Wreck Bike Rebuild chat will see that pinned at the top. And that way you guys will have, like, that'll be the most up-to-date information. And maybe we can start doing that. I'll talk with my admin peeps, and maybe that can be, maybe the pinned message there could be the most updated thing. You know what I mean? Almost like a little pager situation. That seems like it would be a really good idea, and that way people wouldn't ask as many questions. Are you planning on taking the ZX10 to Mountain Motorsports for the checkup prior to any work you do? Good question, Silent J. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you, Prez. By the way, for you guys that are new, if you're in the chat, you see a guy named Silent J. That is the president of Wreck Bike Rebuild. Silent J was a huge help last season. So this season, the hell was that? This season, I have some tiered systems. Silent J is at the top of that tier. So if you guys ever need help and I'm not available or any of my admins aren't available, my number 2 dude. Okay, so back to your question. Sorry. So Brian from last season, Brian was the Ducati tech that got rear-ended in front of his house, like right after the not after the live stream, but right after the series got kind of over, and he he's the one that kind of did all the extra work on the Monster, got it Ducati certified, checked. So I was talking with Brian about season 2, and Brain. So a lot of you guys have seen him. I called him. I mistyped his name in one of the episodes. I think my editor, when I was typing it in, it auto-corrected to Brain instead of Brian, which is hilarious. So we call him Brain now. That's what a lot of people are talking about. So I was talking to Brain, and I had the idea of him actually coming to the garage to help me inspect the bike before we start like ordering all the parts for it. So what do you guys think about having him come here and me paying him a little bit and coming here and like checking the bike? It would be, I think it would be really awesome because Brain is super freaking cool guy. It really sucks what happened to him, and it would just be cool, to help him out a little bit, like pay him a couple bucks, come here, help check the bike out, because he's able to see stuff in an entirely different way than I would, because he's a tech, like he knows shit. I have to look shit up to do it. You know what I mean? So okay, everybody likes that idea. Awesome. I figured you guys did, but part of the live stream is us. Like, this is a conversation. Wrecked Bike Rebuild is not me making decisions and doing shit. It's me talking with you guys and us having this like community around the bike building and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, give some support. Yeah, and I don't know how. You guys would see it on the live stream of the build, him being here. So I think it would be really cool. So it's awesome that you guys you'd like that idea. I was thinking of something just now and I forgot it. Let me be thinking. I'll answer questions until I can think of what I was going to say. I know what I can ask. So tomorrow we find out when the bike comes in. Regardless of when the bike comes in, I really don't think I will have time between the bike getting here and making the inspection episode for next Tuesday. So the idea was proposed that episode 2, while we're waiting on the salvage bike to come in, is I take you guys bike shopping for potentially what bike we could buy to be sold as the brand new bike. So a 2017 ZX10 brand new. I'm thinking of going to Mountain Motorsports and just like bike shopping, like window shopping. And the Mountain Motorsports that has Kawasaki's is huge. And I'm thinking about taking that guy and going and riding around the shop and looking at bikes. So if you guys would be interested in that being episode 2, God, it's hilarious even thinking about riding around Mountain Motorsports on a little electric bicycle. If you guys think that would be funny to do, I think it would be a really entertaining episode. If you guys are down for that, I think I can make that happen for next Tuesday, and that'll be episode 2 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild Season 2. And then, episode 3 will be the inspection of the wrecked bike. And then, it'll be off to the races from there. It'll be motorcycle window shopping on a bicycle. So it'll be great. Catfish, I appreciate it. Yeah, Adam, I could totally do that. Oh, you know what would be cool? I got an idea. So maybe I go to Mountain Motorsports, ride around on the electric bike, and maybe sit down and talk with somebody there that knows a lot about the ZX10, and then they could tell me and you guys all about the ZX10, why it's an awesome bike, and then that way you guys get to learn about the bike, I get to learn about the bike, and then any added info they can give us on it, we get that. So that way there is information happening for episode 2, and it's not just hilarious. So color options for the new bike. So Chevy, we don't know. That I don't know if we're going to let the new owner who is going to purchase it choose the color, or if I'll just choose one. I'm probably going to let the new purchaser select the color if it's available. I got to talk with Mountain Motorsports and figure out how all that's going to work, where I would buy it from, and all this kind of stuff. So it's going to be an interesting situation. We'll climb that mountain when we get there. Awesome. Baby pink. Absolutely. Cool. So it looks like going to Mountain Motorsports will be episode 2. That'll be a clickbaity as shit episode right there. So that's great. I really hope they let me ride this bicycle around in the shop. That would be so great. So you're selling the bikes for $1, right? Nick, correct. Nothing is being given away. This entire series is running with y'all's support, and at the end of the series, I'm going to go and sell the motorcycles. Selling them. Because we're legal. Title bike shopping on my bike. Yes, okay. Here's what we'll do. You guys are going to help me out. We're all clear on what next episode is going to be. I am going to be riding around. I'm going to go to the dealership, the Mountain Motorsports location that has the giant, I don't even know. It's like a giant factory full of motorcycles. I'm going to ride this thing around and window shop bikes. What should the thumbnail be and what should the title be? And that way I'll know what to get when I'm there. The clickbaitiest winner or person wins. I don't know what you win. You win a lot of really good laughs. Let me know what your ideas were. So say thumbnail, whatever you want to see in the thumbnail, and then what the title would be. I'm interested to see the ideas. Oh, could I burn? I don't think I could burn it out. I don't think the engine is that powerful. Full leathers? Oh, shit. I don't know if I could. I mean, I could fit on it with my leather suit. Oh, Photoshop a wheelie of the e-bike inside the dealership? Yes, dude. I could straight cycle cruiser the hell out of that. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh, that'd be so great. Row of bikes, title Chaseontwowheels. Interesting. Okay. I mean, Silent J, bro, I don't think it will. I really don't. Stoppies and Mountain Motorsports. I think I can adjust the brakes and they'll be a lot better. They have this thing has like disc brakes. It's hilarious. Subscribe today. The shade. No, I'm not knocking over any brand new motorcycles. We wild. So every time me and Heather run a red light on accident, of course, obviously, Heather has this thing. I don't know if it was like from an ad or something, but what's the dude that's in like the Chrysler commercials? Suave looking dude. I can't think of his name. Crap. Matthew McConaughey. That's what it is. So in those ads, I don't know if Heather saw an ad or something, but Heather always looks over at me with this like suavation and goes, "Yo, wow." Oh, it's so funny. It probably doesn't make sense. You guys probably don't think it's funny, but I think it's absolutely freaking hilarious. Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln commercials. Okay, so Photoshop a yellow Porsche into the store and under meth put no yellow Porsches. Okay, so what else for Red Bike Rebuild? I've talked to you guys about what episode 2 is going to be. I'm going to have to figure out a day to make that happen. Talked about the color of the bike. Talked about the brain thing. What else? What other questions do you guys have about Rec Bike Rebuild that I can answer for you this day? Rec Bike or Mountain Motorsports crushed the bike for riding it around. That'd be interesting. It'd be clickbaity. I like it. Turbo the ZX10. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Daniel, you're right. So another thing that we kind of made a decision on that I think would be a great idea. I don't know how many of you guys are over on Discord, but in Discord, we have a community rebuilds chat page. So the idea of that chat is to bring in this whole community aspect of, we're all kind of brought together by me building this bike or we building this bike, honestly. And I want to grow this thing into a more of like a motorcycle rebuilders community. So over on the community rebuilds, that's where I want people like asking questions and showing off the work they're doing on bikes that they're working on. And in order to kind of facilitate the growth of that, I want to start shouting out somebody in that page who has a build going on. So, I'll be checking in there periodically and finding a cool build that I see. And I want to get a photo posted on at the very beginning of the episode of Rec Bike Rebuild. And then, say who the person is and what bike they're working on, and maybe a couple details about, their process, where they are in the process, and all this kind of stuff. That chat is open to everybody that can type in Discord. It's not hidden in the not hidden, but like it's not behind the $15 wall or anything like that. So anybody in this live stream can go check it out. I think that would really help build the community of kind of people coming together who enjoy working on wreck bikes and stuff. So that's kind of the idea. I think it's a damn shame how Motornautics Build has so few patrons. I mean, Blakely, he just started it like 3 days ago, man. I ran Rec Bike Rebuild for months before it really, started catching some ground. So you gotta give stuff time. But yeah, that's the whole idea of bringing that community together. Hopefully you guys like that idea. And it doesn't even have to be some huge rebuild project. Maybe you riding your R3 and you had a low side and now you're having to build it, modify it and get it back to working. Anything like that you guys can post in the community rebuilds area. I don't want you to think that it's some area where you have to be making some like custom cafe racer or something like that. But the whole idea is to just, help build a community of people that are here to be helpful, supportive, and positive, like working on your bike. I remember we had like 20 people in the chats last season. Yeah, Silent J, we had even less than that sometimes. It was rough. So wrap the Daytona in Chase Red. Yeah, the Daytona, God, it's such a good bike. It doesn't get the time that it deserves with so many projects going on. I try to ride it as much as possible. Also, side note, I can kind of wheelie it a little bit. I can get the front wheel up. I can't like do what I can do on T, but keep that between me and you. Okay. Discord chat is blowing up daily. Yeah, it really is. I didn't even really know that much of what Discord is. The only time I'd ever been on Discord before Rec Bike Rebuild was I got on a live stream on Twitch with Motornosity, and he wanted me to play Rocket League with him. He said, like, get on Discord. I'm like, what is Discord? So we like fumbled with that on my iPad, and we got connected. And, we were doing the live stream, and then weeks later, Patreon's like, you can connect Discord with Patreon. I'm like, why? looking into it, like it is exactly what we need to have an active live community happening all the time. There's always somebody over on Discord. So if for some reason any of you guys haven't checked that out, I know a lot of you guys have, because I can't even keep up with all the chats in Discord most of the time. So yeah, it's a really cool time, and I'm in there. I basically have Discord up all the time, so it's really cool. I work at night, so I usually have to catch the streams after the fact. Well, Blake, we're glad to have you in this one, man. Congrats. Have you given the Daytona a name? No, I still have not given the Daytona a name. I am a strict believer in when motorcycle naming, the motorcycle will tell you what its name is. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's true to me. So, yeah, whenever the name happens, the name will happen. I'm not worried about it. Who can we talk to on Discord with questions? What? Daniel, why are you asking that question of all people? Bertha? Hell no. Hell no. The only bike you could name Bertha is a Hayabusa or a ZX14 or maybe a Goldwing. Those are the only things that would be allowed to be called Bertha. Yeah, Kings understands. I catch Discord while I'm at work. It's weird to be getting paid while hanging out on Discord. Braps, I think the same thing, bro. I'm sitting here editing a video, and it needs to, render a little section so it can play smoothly. And I'm like, what's happening over on Discord? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Back to work. It's interesting. Daniel, you're fired. You fired. Or I never watched, what's the show? What's Donald Trump's show? The Apprentice, whatever. Never watched that show. So I don't know what betcha equals Gold Wings, Lord God. I noticed there was a question earlier that I thought was a good question. Let me try to scroll up. Okay, so does the $5 Patreon get the chance to buy the bike? Also, how much is the bike going to cost? Matthew, that's a good question. Somebody at the $5 or $15 level has the opportunity to buy the motorcycle. So yes, you are correct. And what was the other part of your question? Shit. That's where my brain is right now. Also, how much is the bike going to cost? The bikes are when I sell the bikes at the end of the series, after everything's done, I am going to sell them for $1. That's what it is. I'm going to sell them for the outrageous fee of 100 pennies. Chase, how much do you miss the street triple? Oh, Bernard, more than you know. That bike was let me just say. So, fun fact, very highly considered selling the Daytona to the dealership, the local Triumph dealership, and trying to get a straight trade for the street triple. That almost happened. But, yeah, decided against it, decided I'm just going to keep her. I'll keep a sport bike, a super sport in my life a little bit longer, a couple more years. And I think after that, man, I'm going to go naked. Motorcycle, stuff. Jonathan, I don't understand your question of what will be the price limit for the new bike, the second place bike. If you can clarify that, I'll gladly answer your question. Do you pay to ship the winner their bike? Helix, yes, I will ship the bikes to the new purchaser of them. You guys are going to start understanding the verbiage that we will continuously use, because that way it allows for continuation. All I'll say. FZ10, next, good FZ10. It's hard to say what bike will be in Season 3. I ain't even worried about Season 3 right now. I'm going to focus on Season 10, but As a general rule, I always said I wanted a super sport for season 2, and I think I said season 3 I wanted to do either a supermoto or a cruiser. So we'll see what happens down the road. 16 ounces down, 48 to go. I'm lower than 16 ounces. I'm doing solid right now. Did I say season 10? God, that's a long way away. Look, I don't want to think about season 10 right now because shit, that's a long way away. Using the knowledge that I have I've seen on Dash Hub, I know for a fact doing a cruiser would be easier because I've seen way more. Is it a YouTube in 27 thing about giveaways? Nick, I don't know. I don't know if that's a stereotype or not. The mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. Jared, I appreciate the scientific knowledge. Okay, so Jonathan clarified his question. With the Rec Bike rebuild costing the Rec Bike rebuild bike costing $9,000, the other bike being sold will be equal or lesser value, or the exact same bike, brand new at a higher price? Yeah, good question, Jonathan. That's actually a really good question. So the reason the whole new bike and the Rec Bike rebuild bike are going to get sold, the reason that's weird is because we freaking crazy lucked out on there being a 2017 ZX10 on Dash Hub. So let's just pretend. Let's pretend that the bike we got from Dash Hub was a 2009 ZX10. We bought it and we're gonna rebuild it into something cool. In that situation, we would be selling a 2009 ZX10, and then we'd be selling a 2017 ZX10. The brand new one probably going to cost way more up front. Obviously, both bikes will be being sold for the same price, but yeah, it'll be a brand new to that year model. So it just happens that both bikes going to be a 2017 ZX10, but that's how that's going to go. Yeah, Silent J. I know. I was expecting that. Yeah. Anyway, give me some time. So yeah, brand new year model, no miles, or if it has miles, it might be like 100 or less. Something like that. Probably going to be more expensive though, unless Mountain Motorsports gives me a hella good deal. I wouldn't expect that of them though. So we'll see. Can we build a chick colored bike? I mean, no. Unless a chick colored bike is a dark bike with neon accents. Metal, I could totally see us giving Heather the option of what colors we do for the ZX10. I could totally see that. That'd be interesting. Is there a way that the new purchaser of the bike could pick the color? James, if the purchaser of the brand new motorcycle, if they were sold that bike, then there is a chance that they could choose the color. So maybe. Tolkien Boy, I don't think so. I haven't seen any 2018s. The brand new bike being sold will be a 2017 though. So even like if the 2018s came out like a week before we sold the brand new bike, it would still be a 2017 bike. So that's what'll happen with that. Purchaser, yes, purchaser. So is it set in stone that the brand new bike is going to be a ZX10 as well? Nick, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Daniel, for that 12-minute warning. So yeah, the new bike being sold will be the exact same make and model as the rebuilt bike. I want that to be a continuing thing throughout all the seasons. Where that's going to be interesting is if we one day do a cafe racer, and it's like a really older bike. I don't know if we'd be able to do that. We'll figure out that when it comes, but yeah. ZX10 upgrade to H2. It would be hilarious if we could modify the ZX10 to have a lot of the components that the H2 has. That would be hilarious. A brushed metal tank? I don't even know how you would do that. Will the new bike have any customizations? No, Richard. So the new bike that's going to be sold to somebody is literally going to be as if they walked into a dealership and said, "Hi, I would like a brand new 2017 ZX10. Totally bone stock and extremely low miles." That's the whole thing. What about the Triumph Modern Cafe bike? Actually, yeah, I just saw a photo of that. I was showing Heather earlier. I was like, check this out. It's like an old-looking bike with all brand new everything. I really like the mentality they're going with that. With maybe a seat sticker on it, maybe. 2 bikes, 2 purchasers. Yes, that is what's happening this season. It worked out really good last season where we were able to sell 2 bikes because of the success of the series. So we are going to continue that trend as long as we are able to do so. Honda CB1000. I don't know what a CB1100 is. I should look into it. A cafe racer or one of those 2-stroke Aprilia would be dope. I agree with that a lot. Okay, so we got 8 minutes. Oh shit, I need to drink water. Somebody, people ask me questions, and I'm going to be drinking water until a good question comes through. What the hell? Oh. What about including an item or 2 from your best motorcycle accessories under $100 video? Bizzled one, the way that worked last season was we waited till the very end to, I don't know how to use the verbiage for this. We'll wait till the end of this season to see what we're going to do as far as that goes. Don't know how to use verbiage correctly for that. Have you gotten any prize sponsors from Revzel or any other companies? I don't know what a prize sponsor is. Jonathan, clarify that again. God, Jonathan, I feel like I keep having to ask you to clarify, but let me know what you're talking about, and I'll try to answer it. Will an FC10 be your next bike? Thomas the Troll, that's a good question. I don't know. The FC10 and the Street Triple were 2 phenomenal motorcycles, so I would hold them equally in my head. Yep, you are correct, Blue. Waffle House or IHOP? Waffle House. Oh, gotcha. Sponsorship of Bill. So I have not reached out to any companies yet, but so last season was a Ducati. It was really hard to get free parts. We got a couple. You know, you guys probably remember the headlight that we have on the Monster, the Motodemic headlight. Dope headlight. Those guys were an awesome sponsor. And, God, when I drink a lot of water, I burp. So whenever I get the bike in, I can kind of assess what is on the bike. That's when I'll start reaching out to companies. Sheesh. And trying to find places that make really awesome, really high quality parts, and see if they want to be shouted out on a video. So, you know, I'll do the best I can to make our money go as far as it can possibly go. And, you know, hopefully, I'm hoping this season, since it's a Japanese bike, companies will be more on board since it's a more popular bike. So, you know, we'll see. Obviously, I'll let you guys know along the way. And, you know, we'll do what we can. Okay, I finished this water. Oh, Morgan, that's a really cool idea. Get the entire season digital So if you guys aren't reading the chat or if you're watching this after the fact, Morgan said, could the purchaser of the rebuilt bike get this season video hard copy to go with the bike? I think that would be really cool to show where it started and where it ended. I think that's a great idea, and I would love to do that. So I don't know what I would put it on. Worst case scenario, I just put it on a hard drive. But I really like that. So you guys keep me up with that. Remind me. But make sure that I figure out a way to, with the rebuilt motorcycle, when the new person buys it, part of what the bike is they get all the episodes in 4K, all on either a hard drive, maybe I don't know about DVDs and Blu-rays. I'd have to look into that, but if anything, a hard drive. Oh, my God. All right, whole water done. New challenge, whole red bottle of water has to get drank every episode, every live stream. Okay. Build a ZX10 in 10 minutes, kind of time lapse. Oh, yeah, there you go. I could just condense it all down to 8 minutes. It would be like, it would be done. Hashtag 32. Oh, here we go. We'll call it the hashtag livestream 32. That'll be the 32 ounces. 32, is this 32 ounces? Yeah, 32 ounces of water live stream challenge. So the hashtag livestream 32. Only us will get it. So use it sparingly. Brother Dan gets love too, mate. Mose, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? 32 ounces, boom, 5-minute warning. See, dude, I told you I'm on it with the water. I was over here like, I can only do 20. T-shirt idea? Yeah, so you guys are going to have to keep up with the funny little things because I promise you they'll happen throughout the entire build and the live streams. There's going to be funny little shit that happens. So the hashtag livestream 32, that's kind of shit's going to happen throughout this entire season. So we need to keep on it. And something I didn't really get a chance to do in season 1 is make decals or t-shirts for the funny stuff. So like when in doubt, mallet out. That's one of the more popular ones from season 1. I don't know if it'll be t-shirts or decals, but I want to do something with one of the funny little things that ends up happening. So need a Red Pipe Rebuild shirt with the hashtag with that. Yeah, right. It would promote water drinking or something. So Red Pipe Rebuild Army. It's the C2 Dome Army, you guys. But if you want to be the Red Pipe Rebuild Army, we can. Can people in all 50 states win, not just the Continental 48 808 FT Dub? Jared, because of shipping charges, I am not able to continue to talk without burping. I am not going to be able to ship the new purchaser's motorcycle to Alaska or Hawaii. I don't think. I'll look into it. I'll see how much it costs to get a bike over there. But I imagine it's going to be really expensive. So I'll look into it, and, it is what it is. What if the new purchaser is willing to pay for the shipping? John, I'll put that in there. I'll look it up and we'll see what it is. I'll have to let you guys know, because if it's like $4,000, then yeah. We lost your name this season. We lost your name this season. Kings, I'm confused. It's what did somebody say? Not winning, you're buying. And then Daniel's over here. It's a movement, not a series. We're just making you guys understand things. Whatever happened to Swiffer from last season? Still upstairs in our kitchen. Heather has to regretfully use it when she cleans the floors, or I have to regretfully use it when I mop. We still somehow haven't got a new Swiffer. Oh, okay, guys. That's 10 o'clock. I am tired as hell because I'm an old man. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1 of Wreck Bike Rebuild. Hopefully if anybody, you guys are new in the live streams. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. We're going to be doing these after the day after any episode goes live. And now that I'm going to go ride an electric bicycle around Mountain Motorsports, looks like we'll probably have one next Thursday. I'll update you guys more on Discord before next Thursday. You know, Heather's birthday is on Wednesday. So hope you guys have a fantastic night. Hope you have a fantastic week. Tomorrow's video should be interesting. I have a, what should I call it? I have an interaction with a cop, and then I have an awesome Panigale first ride that, spoiler alert, I didn't run into a taxi on Friday. So got some good content coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I will see you in Discord. Later, guys. This is the awkward moment where Chase didn't know how to stop the broadcast. I'm gonna hit the stop button.